Hello, Pistons fans. David Mayo from MLive here from the Players Family Lounge at United Center in Chicago, where tonight the Detroit Pistons are 94-90 winners over the Chicago Bulls in the biggest game of the year. The Pistons pull 2.5 games clear of the Bulls now in the race for the last playoff spot in the East. That may not be necessary because they're also a half game ahead still of the Indiana Pacers for 7th place in the East and on pace to play right now the Toronto Raptors in the first round of the playoffs. But the most important thing is the Pistons get a big win at the expense of an old rival. The Pistons haven't been to the playoffs since 2009. The Bulls haven't missed the playoffs since 2008. Both of those took a big step toward ending their streaks, those streaks tonight, with the Pistons' defense again paving the way. 38.6% Chicago shoots. Now that's four of the last 6 games now that Pistons opponents have not managed to shoot 40% from the floor. The overall percentage is 41.2% for those last 6 games. You'll win a lot of games that way. The Pistons now 6-2 in their last 8. They're 14-7 in 21 games since Tobias Harris went into the starting lineup during that win against Cleveland back in February. Since then the Pistons' balance has really caused a lot of teams problems. We've made a lot of this NBA high 27 games now that the Pistons have had all 5 starters in double figures. What does it mean? Well, it means on a night like tonight, when Chicago's getting it all basically from 3 guys, Jimmy Butler, Pau Gasol, and Aaron Brooks, that the Pistons just have a lot more weapons and a lot more ways to grind teams down late in games. Now, you could argue that that's a mediocrity factor too, that you have kind of 5 equitable players and you don't have a go-to scorer to be that defining guy on your offense. But the Pistons kind of make up for that with just the way that they share the ball, balance the offense, get scoring from a lot of different places, a lot of different times. Tonight it was Tobias Harris and Marcus Morris early. It was Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Reggie Jackson in the third quarter, and then it was a little bit of everybody, a mishmash again in the fourth quarter as the Pistons hang on and put this away. Butler was awesome, 28 points, 17 rebounds and 12 assists, career highs in rebounds and assists. Pau Gasol had 16 and 14. Aaron Brooks had 14 points. But again, the Pistons' balance carries the day, and now with 5 games remaining in the season, the Pistons' magic number is reduced to 3. They have a big game coming up Tuesday against Miami. They'll go back home first, practice, take Sunday off, practice on Monday, travel on Monday, and play the back-to-back at Miami and Orlando on Tuesday and Wednesday. But that would have been a much, much more daunting road trip without the win here tonight that the Pistons get. Big one. I'm going straight to Miami, so I will see you on Tuesday night from the American Airlines Arena in Miami when the Pistons play the Heat.